Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lex, and today we are going to be stuffing $2,450. This is because this is a combination of two checks. Life has been a little hectic and I've been able to sustain off of what I had already. So I just put my money to the side and now I'm completely broke. So it's time to get to stuffing these envelopes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is that? Crispy. 8, 9. Oh, goodness. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And because that was so off, I'm going to count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's when I get to 8. This was like a nice little stack that was already together. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah. So 1,700 in ones. 170 plus, okay. 51, 52, 53, 50. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $20, $40, $60, $80, $200, $20, $40, $60. So $260 in 20s. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. Count that again and make sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 and 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 60 and 5s. For a total of $2,450. Okay, so I'm a little nervous because honestly, I think it's been about a month since I shot a video, and even longer than that because my last one was ASMR and I didn't talk. So I'm kind of feeling like a newbie and I'm starting all over again. So bear with me if that's the case. So I'm going to grab my envelopes out of here. And one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was I am doing somewhat of a rebranding, mostly just a name change. So I'm going from, or I went from Lex Lux Lifestyle, which my channel is really going to be the same thing, focusing on budgeting, like home DIY, how to like get that luxurious look, but on a budget, to more so of like a personal development growth channel for me. So I chose the word cultivating because the word cultivate, there's multiple definitions. It primarily focuses on like a gardener tending to their land and their crops, but there are also definitions that say to improve upon by labor, care, or study, or to foster the growth of development. And that's really what I'm focusing on right now for myself is, developing to become a better person, wife, a mother, daughter, sister, all of that. As we get older, life changes. It's not the same. Things that we went through are not the same things we went through before. And, I just want to, evolve with those things and evolve into a better, space. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into some stuffing for myself. I know a lot of these numbers might excuse me. I'll let I know a lot of these numbers may seem outlandish, but you have to remember this is for 2 paychecks. So a lot of the amounts are doubled. Starting with myself is I'm giving myself $200 now. I probably normally wouldn't give myself $200 even if it was for 2 paychecks, but this month is Mother's Day month, so I'm going ahead and treat myself because I really don't need all this money. And the other thing is I had so much money left over is because I am water fasting. I've never had money last me about a month. But since I'm water fasting, I realized how much money I spent on food and how much I could put my money towards other things. So I got $200. Child care. You guys know the struggle. Child care is going to get $1,400, and that is for two 2 paychecks. And you guys know usually I have like a big buffer in here, probably like maybe $1,000 worth of extra money, but I completely depleted that. So I'm going to give childcare $1,400 this time around. So it's gonna, oh gosh, that these 100s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, goodness, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that? Oh, I must not be giving anything else any $100 bills. I don't know if that's the case. Is that the case? Oh, you know what? Because I gave myself straight $200 bills. When do I ever give myself $100 bills? Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. I told you guys I'm gonna be messing up since this is it's been a while for me. Even though I probably would hold on to it for a while because who wants to break up $100 bills? So for myself, what am I giving myself? 250s. Is that what I said? I don't know if you guys can see my little breakdown over here, but that's my little, I'll put it in a shot so you guys can kind of see. I kind of go in the order of what I think important is, and that's how I kind of decide what it is. And then I do my bill breakdown and then my little notes for my definition. But anyway, so for myself, I'm getting 250s, 3 20s, 1, 2, 3 20s, 2 10s, and then 4 5s. All right, and let's count all this and see if it adds up to 200. So there's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 95, 100. So, or 200. Y'all know what I'm saying. So 200 for myself. Childcare, I just stuff. Emergency is going to get 150, which is 100 and 150. So I'll put the 100 here. Do I have any 50s? Yes. No more odd 50s, right? Yes. I hate odd 50s. So in emergency, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 720, 740, 760, 780, 785. And then I have my log that I'll update off camera, so it's not too long. So this poor mortgage envelope has been used for so many different things. I feel like it needs to be another miscellaneous, but that is changing because we finally got our Rottweiler puppy. Her name is Nala. So I will be relabeling this for her. So this is Nala's envelope. And I am finding out very quickly that dogs are expensive after you buy them. things just keep coming in of vets, immunizations, food, toys, not diaper, training pads, all that. It's basically like having another baby in the house. So I really don't know what I was thinking, but you know, we're here now. So she's gonna get $100, and that's gonna be 4 20s and 2 10s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Can I get it out? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Which this money, all this money I have basically is already spent because I need to go get a lot more things for her. She's already out of food and training pads and poop bags and all that. So this is probably not even going to be enough. I'm going to have to dip into miscellaneous. So that is it for my purple binder. So for my clear binder, planner, I didn't give myself anything. And I know you guys are probably wondering, why do I even have this anymore? Because I really don't stuff it. And it's because I've been trying to be good. And if I really want to buy something, then I'll use it for my, out of my personal income. Oh yeah, and let me show y'all real quick, share with y'all real quick. I'm just opening it up. So Isis Ella Jewels on Instagram, just a really cute box. This is going to be the quickest unboxing ever, but she has charms, and you guys know how everyone's doing the charms on their binders and stuff now. She has some new charms, which are a little spendy, but I had to get one charm because it's bad. It's bomb, y'all. It's like a little Louboutin heel. Can I open this up? I can't wait to add it to my my Molterm. Look at it. It's like a little red bottom platform type heel. Oh my god. And it's such good quality. It's so thick. Like, this joint is bomb. Anyways, sorry, off topic, but yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. So yeah, I bought that out of my personal budget. Since I wasn't eating, I wanted to do something to treat myself, so I got that charm. Probably get more later on. So planner's not getting anything. Miscellaneous is going to get $150, which is 150. What did I say? 150, 3 20s, 20, 40, 60, 2 10s, and 4 5s. And the reason why I have this much money and broken up like this is because it is Mother's Day and my family is going out, and I want to be able to get all the ladies like a little something. So that's what this money is for. So it's 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150. So that is miscellaneous for this month. And my daughter is trying to break into the room. And I am filming in my bedroom. And when I tell you this is the most janky setup right now, like my camera is holding on to a wing and a prayer. Like I'm trying not to bump my bed. So business is going to get 100. And then let's see. That's going to bring the business to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 620, 640. And then samples is going to get another 100. So that brings samples to 100. Ooh, this is 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750. So I'm going to do it again, y'all. I built this back up almost to where I wanted it. And business is also at a good amount. But I have decided once again to take the responsible route, and I am going to basically pay off my credit card. I'm going to leave it at about 10%. I think it is my business credit card. Just because the interest, I had it, what was it, 1 year interest free, and now the interest rate I think is like 17 something percent, which is just ridiculous. Like, I feel like my payments are like going straight towards interest and not actually the principal. So I'm just gonna basically pay it off because I think I only have like 1400 left on the card. So let's see how much I'll be sending to my business credit card. It'll be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 50, 1200, 1250, 1300, 1350, 1370, 1390. So 1390 will be going towards my business credit card, and it took no time to build the money back up in my business and in my samples. So I know it's not going to take time to build it back up anyways, and I feel like me paying the interest on it is just stupid when I have the money in my thing. And I also feel like a lot of the reason for this cash envelope system is to pay down your debt, or, you know, be more responsible with your debt. So that's why I chose to go that route. Insurance is $50. I usually try to pay this out of my DoorDash money, but lately my husband's trying to get a lot done in our basement renovation. So he's just like, no DoorDash, whatever you're missing or need, I'll cover, which has been really nice. So I don't really have to, you know, go out there, even though having a teenager, two toddlers, a puppy, and a husband, a DoorDash is somewhat of a getaway because I just turn on my music and vibe out by myself. But so yeah, I get to stay home and watch the kids while he focuses on the basement. So, but to stay on top of my insurance payment so I can pay the full balance in the 6 months, we now have $150. And then taxes is nothing because I didn't DoorDash. And also my YouTube money, I've just been letting my AdSense stack up. So I haven't really taken anything out of there. So it's not any taxes to do towards that. Ladies Lounge. Is that what I'm doing? No, Ladies Lounge isn't getting anything. Kitchen, it's kitchen. So kitchen is going to get 200. Dang, did I really say that? I really did. Okay, kitchen's getting 200, which will be 250s, 320s, 210s, and then 4 5s. So let's count this to make sure it's $200. So be 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So another change that I am doing is I'm taking out kitchen and ladies lounge and combining them, because realistically, the ladies lounge is not going to be done for a couple of years because of just having a 1925 Craftsman home. Keep running into errors and things that were done improperly or really shady craftsman work by the previous owner is having us to go back and having to do a lot. So I've decided to just take these two envelopes and combine them together. So the $1,000 that's already gone towards, you know, whatever the basement, how it's supposed to be. And so I'm gonna put this money together. Why can't I talk? That's 50. That's 20. So home all together. So I have a lot of relabeling to do. I feel like I might do a video on like condensing and relabeling and restructuring my cash envelope system, because if you guys are just getting started, which I'm fairly new to this too, this is probably like my 8th month, you'll realize that as time goes on, you're going to want to add more envelopes, take away more envelopes, you know, get new binders, all the other stuff. So home now has 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 490, 500, 505, 510, 515, 520. Home is looking real nice. There's some stuff I want to get at Target, so I need to make a run for that. So I'm not done, y'all. This video is like going to have all these like little mini extensions and surprises or whatever. Oh, this is what I was going to do. So my child care envelope, because I need to take this money to the bank, so it's just not all sitting in the house. So the $1,000. So I should have did this earlier, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which should leave me with 4. Right. So this 100 is going to the bank. Now, my girl Alicia over at Beautiful Budgets, she has done it again. She has these 1K 24 karat gold 1K slips. So where does it say it out on here? But these are sturdy. So here's the other ones. They're kind of like paper. This is like real nice. So yeah, these are 1K slips. What does it say? 12K something. I don't know. These joints is nice. Anyways, so they are going. So yeah, I'll be replacing those with there, and hopefully it will fit in here like it should. I might have to like maneuver it. There we go. Yeah. So Alicia, Beautiful Budgets. Oh, it's actually Rene Monroe on Etsy. Check her out. And then I also got some other goodies like this cash breakdown slip. It's a post-it note. I had all the bank tellers tripping off of these, so I like ripped them off a couple so they can keep them. And then I got a cute little pin too. So yeah, definitely go check out her Etsy page because loving that all the way. Okay, and then the last thing is so we're all new, not new, but we're all on this like pocket planner A7 trend now because it's just easier. Well, for me, it is easier to carry this around versus carrying this around. And I also use this as a planner, and she's getting real chunky and thick. I'm trying my best to get her organized so I can get her like how I want her. And I have my charms from All Up by Sanaa on here, and I'm going to add, you know, my little heel in there. It's going to be too cute. So what I like to do now, instead of taking all the money out of my envelopes here, I have some envelopes inside of here. So, oh yeah, and I made some dashboards. It says, don't wait for someone to bring you flowers, plant your own garden and decorate your soul. So that's a little dashboard that I made. And then I also have some things in here. I am starting a Etsy shop. I'm like jumping on the Etsy bandwagon. I didn't think I'd ever do it, but since I was already creating these items for myself, I decided, you know, why not go ahead and put them in an Etsy shop. So that's what I did. So I'll share with you the items that I have created. They are all digital files. So you print and cut them yourself. So I have a cash tracker here, and where you can put this like behind every envelope, or I also have a smaller one that I made to fit inside of the envelopes. So that's that for those ones. And then this is just going to be like a quick overview because I'm probably going to do a whole like setup of how I have my Motrim set up, but I have a sinkings fund tracker as well, and then a payback tracker, because I am so good from taking money from one envelope to pay for something else that goes to another envelope, or just, you know, using my debit card that I have on, you know, I have my debit cards that correlate with the envelope on the back of those. So that way I can keep track of what I'm doing, because later on in the week I'd be like, I don't know who owes who, and then I'm all messed up. And then the other one is my debt repayment. So if I am using my business credit card, I can put the description down, and you know, how would I use, so I can put that money right back in the account. And then I'll have a, you know, monthly bill trackers. This is for kind of like my reoccurring, like my Google, PayPal, not PayPal, what am I saying? PicMonkey, Canva, Adobe, all that stuff, so I can check it off as I go. So all of these will be in two fonts, available in two fonts. There's kind of like your classic bold font that you can kind of read, and this is like your little savvy fancy font here. So they're all come with a GIF, PNG, PDF file for the individual image, and then it will also come on an 8x11 page where it will have all your cutting lines for you, with the front on one side and then the back on the other side. And my Etsy shop is called Lioness Gardens, because I just feel like we're all like the lioness, the queen of our castles, you know. We run things, you know. A lot of people think as the lion is the king of the household, and to kind of go along with the theme of cultivating, or being a cultivator, or planting your own garden and your own seeds. So that's why I decided to call it that. But anywho, moving back on to this. So as you know, oh look, see, I even have some more. I have money in here left over. So I really don't need to stuff flex, because I try to put myself on a budget. Business, I don't have anything because I cleared that out, but I have my debit card. Or should I stop playing and put some money in there, so just in case, so I'm not taking from my personal. Oh, but did I have any small bills? I didn't. Well, I have a 20, so I'll just take a 20 out of here, so that way if I see something, even though I'm not sure, but I don't want to use my credit card and put anything on there, so I'll put 20 in there for business. Miscellaneous has money in here, but because I plan on doing a little Mother's Day shopping, I will put a 50 in here, so I can run by TJ Maxx. You know, we always need an excuse to go to TJ Maxx. Well, I do, because that's my store. You know, you got to go in there. I don't want to say once a week. I would love to go in there once a week, but every so often, because they're always getting new stuff. So that is that. And then this one I left blank because it's supposed to be for home, and I did want to get my utensils from Target. So the kitchen, I feel like 50 isn't going to be enough, but I can always come back and get some more money, because I think there are these gray silicone utensils in my kitchen. Well, my whole house is basically gray. So I want to get those, but I think they're all like $7 or $8 each. So, and see how I have this little janky piece of paper. I can put my cash tracker in there now, so I know how much I'm spending and what I'm spending it on. And then my last one I have is back to bank, and this is for if I do use my debit card and I don't have the money on me, or that payback tracker, I can keep that there. And then there's my toddlers. They're ready for me, and that means it's time to go. Knocking on the door. All right, you guys, so that wraps up my April and my May cash envelope stuffing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate